Oh, gotta get this coating done. Gotta get this coating done. What am I gonna do if I don't get this coating done? Ah, shit. Didn't work out. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Sawdust City Brewing Company out of Gravenhurst, Ontario. Today we have an offering from them, which looks a lot different than what they usually have in terms of look of it, which is kind of cool. We have binary system, double IPA. Yes, binary system double IPA coming from a brewery that's up in Muskoka. You wouldn't really think coating would and like, you know, detailed computers have anything to do with Muskoka, but apparently somebody's a little bit of a computer geek, I want to say, or at least computer geek mindset. Kind of cool. 8.5% alcohol by volume out of this bad boy here. 45 IBUs, black and green can, all like that 16-bit sort of stylized style here. Really cool looking can design, just really different from Sawdust City's, you know, typical can designs. But hey, we're moving on. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Big boozy beer here. No need to be afraid of it. It's only computers and it's only big beer. Sawdust City pint glass here as well. Let's pour it up. Let's see what we got. Love me a double IPA. I haven't had one in... Actually, I had one, I think, a little bit ago, so don't even worry about it. Looking at the beer, beautiful, you know, yellow, yellowy color, yeah, golden yellow, straw yellow, hay yellow, that seems to work with a nice off-white head on top, fairly hazy as well. Usually double IPAs, usually pretty similar in color to this, I want to say, but goddamn, let's dive in. On the nose, just like many other double IPAs of this stature and such. We have a very strong pine and grapefruit aroma, resinous dank pine as well. Kicking it into a little bit of, ooh, like a mango, orange citrus, or orange and lemon citrus. Nose with like little bits of pineapple on the back end. Touch of melon, I want to say too. Let's give it a little swirl and see what happens when we agitate it. Blasting through more with a bit of passion fruit and some papaya that pops up in between the mango and the pineapple and those beautiful citrus notes. Again, double IPAs, very big and you know, little big things going around as of seems to be the very for a while now. Again, very similar to a lot of other double IPAs. Doesn't mean they're not good. Just means that it's harder and harder to find ones that really wow myself. But hey, it still smells pretty damn good. Let's dive in. On the sip, not overly bitter. Kind of like that. Pine, grapefruit for sure, resinous pine right in the beginning, really love that. And moves into that again, yeah, that tropical sort of vibe, mangoes, papayas, passion fruits, touch of pineapple here and there, and a nice little like citrus backbone, between like a juice, a zest, no rind I want to say, but pretty damn good so far. So with that said guys, cheers everybody, let's keep on drinking. Smooth, luscious mouthfeel, not overly heavy in the mouthfeel either, and just enough carbonation to feel the bubbles, but not get overly aggressive, not too low, where you're just thinking you're drinking soup per se. But damn, not bad. Beautiful flavors in here, tropical, that resiny pine in here. I think it's at a solid balance. Some New Englands, or not New Englands, but some double IPAs or IPAs that show that resiny pininess out of it, either have it where it's a little too little or a little too much, and that flavor kind of is on either side of that tropical note right in the center. This brings it all sort of like equal, so every little flavor in here seems to be equal and share in the flavor experience. Not too bad at all. And at 45 IBUs, even perceived bitterness, Not overly bitter at all. So do watch out. But I gotta say that resininess has a little bit of, you know, like a solid presence within the whole beer. I think that's going to be the telltale factor that this that binary system is going to be a little boozy if you haven't checked the ABV. Let's see what the can has to say. Sawdust City Brewing Company, a binary system double IPA. Boom. Like I said, 8.5% ABV, 45 IBUs. Description is: binary system brings together the simplicity of 2 malts and 2 hops to create an impenetrably hazy, rich, creamy double IPA. Bright aromas of citrus greet you on the nose, followed by herbal tropical flavors melded with spicy pine notes, juicy hops, silky body, and a luscious finish. The math, simple. 2 + 2 = awesome. That was from Sam Corbell or Corbeil. Sorry if I mispronounced your last name, my apologies. The Brewmaster. Keep cold, drink fresh. You got a bunch of little codes here on the side. I don't know how to read binary, but let's do a little bit of googly-goo and just try to figure what it is, because it's got to mean something. It can't just be random zeros and ones in weird order. So give me a second, we'll check back. Let me just type this in. Okay, so we got one of these codes down. There's a little line right where my finger's pointing, and there's one on the opposite side. And I put it into a translator, wrote it out, and it translates to Chinook. Chinook is a hop, so it gives you 1 hop there. I'm gonna guess the other side is the other hop. So let's put that in as well. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 space Mosaic. It's Mosaic. Okay, so they use Chinook and Mosaic, but I gotta say one thing that's really cool is having there's this line here that you can see, hopefully, and then there's another line here that you can see. And I'm looking at them like there's no coincidence. That's not a coincidence. It's just, you know, just random numbers, just for the show of it. But I really love that detail. That they put in that extra effort to write code on their can telling you the hops that were used. That is very, very cool. We got Chinook and Mosaic. Little Easter egg, I want to say, of the can. That definitely adds like a shit ton of points to the can. That is really cool. Sam, Sawdust, and whoever designed this label, that is fucking awesome. Good job. Other than that, there's more stuff on here. We got a style double IPA. Like I said, IBU's 45. We got a original gravity of 19.0 degrees Plato, final gravity of 3.5 degrees Plato, and an SRM, or the color of the beer, at 5. I guess they do also list the hops, Mosaic and Chinook, here as well. But having it in code or in binary, excuse me, that's just another bonus. I don't even think you should have put Mosaic and Chinook in English there. I think you should have kept it in binary. That's pretty cool. But I guess for the lazy folk or people that don't realize it, don't catch it, they can check. I know nothing about binary, but I found that very interesting. It's like, why would they have that? And they're different. So I'm like, let's type it in. Packaged on March 9th, 2021. Today it is sitting at April 2nd, so just under a month old. Solid stuff. No ingredients listed on here, but it does have contained barley and wheat. Been seeing that logo quite a lot in the past. I don't know how many months, maybe even a year or so. Seems to be I don't know if it's law or regulation, but you know, for allergy warnings. Pretty cool. Damn, that's a good beer. It's a good beer indeed. Over on the website, SawdustCityBrewing.com. You go to the beer section and you will find Binary System Double IPA. We got prices for singles, 4s, and 12s. We'll get to that in a bit. Has the exact same description, more or less the same. No real big differences on it. So we'll skip that. Nerd numbers. We have all the same nerd numbers from the can, which is really cool. Storing temperature of 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. Serving temp of 4 to 7. It is not sellable in glassware to use as an IPA glass. Availability is at the brewery retail store, online store, and LCBOs. Untapped. Binary System has been given a 4.1 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 308 ratings. Pretty good indeed. As for the price of the beer, price is a little steep, not gonna lie, but it does fall into that same sort of double IPA category of pricing. $4.75 for the 473 ml tallboy can. Now it is over $4, closer to $5, but you are getting a pretty stand-up delicious beer. It's hazy, it's beautiful to look at, it's beautiful to smell, it's beautiful to taste, and it's just a solid all-around double IPA. And yeah, double IPAs are big and boozy. They have a little bit extra cost when it comes to the ingredients and the whole timing and of everything. So you get that extra cost passed down to consumers. But hey, you know what? In this case here, you get a fantastic beer in $4.75. Though it is steep, it is totally justifiable, and I'm on board to pick up more when I can afford to. Remember, I'm a college student. I don't have really a lot of income, for much at all, for anything. But you know, it's still solid beer, and it's Sawdust City. I don't think I've come across a really bad beer from Sawdust lately or as of yet, but hey, they make a solid beer. As for the website, pricing on here, on the website is showing $4.20 for the can. That's before tax and everything, so spec probably very similar to $4.75. For a 4-pack before taxes, you're looking at $16.37. And for a 2-4 case before tax, you're looking at $95.58. Definitely very expensive on the 2-4 size of things. Getting this in a 2-4, I can see people doing it 100%. If you really love double IPAs, can I see somebody crush a 2-4? Absolutely not. This is like a light half bottle of wine in a can. If you're crushing the 2-4 of this, God, I don't even know what to say, but good luck. But damn, moving on from that, back to the beer. I love the aromas of this. It just smells. It's a double IPA. What's not to like about a double IPA if you're an IPA fanboy? It's luscious. It's creamy. It's not overly heavy. The flavors are beautiful and tropical with a little bit of zing to them with that resin. Holy shit. I'm a happy camper, and with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Oh, let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Sawdust City Binary System Double IPA. A fantastic brew. Big bold flavor, big beautiful aroma, solid look to the beer, excellent mouthfeel on here, solid looking can design. Holy shit, it is a solid, it's a solid 9.1 out of 10 for me. Fan-freaking-tastic. As for the, production, packaging, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? You know it. But apparently I don't. Presentation, there's the word there. Presentation side of things, you know what? It's got a lot going for it, 100%. The can looks absolutely fantastic. Tons of information on here. No food pairings, though. Detailed list of hops in here. But the thing that really does it for me are the binary codes that you have on one side here and one side there, which spell out the 2 hops that are used. A beautiful little Easter egg that I just find fan-freaking-tastic. With that little Easter egg, it definitely bumps it up all the way up to a 9.5 out of 10 for me for presentation. If they threw in food pairings, I'd pop that to a 10 out of 10. But overall, guys, fantastic stuff. Before I leave you, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all of that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. So we'll hop on that computer and start typing up some code. But don't forget your best friend, Binary System Double IPA. Cheers.